Hello, 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 hello. I better make sure my sound is good. Yes, sound is great. I'm instead of the webcam microphone, I'm using the same microphone that I use for YouTube. Still mounted to the camcorder and everything. My 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 craving for taking the path of least resistance knows no bounds. Thank you for the well wishes. I It started Thursday afternoon as a sore throat. Um, by Thursday evening, I was more or less bedridden, didn't want to eat anymore, which is when you know something's wrong with me. Um, Friday, all Friday, I was bedridden, had a fever. Late Friday night, fever broke, and this morning I've been up since 7 a.m. this morning, which is very unusual for me. No naps or anything, but this morning I was uh, good enough to go into the station and edit the church service for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm certainly better than I was yesterday. Biggest problem now is right now I've got stomach cramps, and uh, uh, yeah, most of today was sort of that stage, and that's when I always know I'm getting better. Is I'm in that stage where I like want to be up for a couple hours, and then I gotta lay down for a couple hours, and then I can be up for a couple hours, and then I can lay down for a couple hours. So hopefully we're on the uh, p- positive end of the sine wave there. Throat still hurts a little bit. It could be COVID. I don't know if it is because I don't have access to a COVID test kit. All I know is this is like halfways between a cold and halfways between a flu, and a lot of stuff I've never quite felt this way before, but I have no idea. Um, I suppose once I get a set of COVID tests, I can test myself even after I feel better, because I think most of the time you still test positive even after you recover. So, if it is COVID, hasn't been bad at all. But we have no idea. I was around someone who was sick on Tuesday. Um, Unfortunately, this sick person, I mean, they were quite visibly, obviously sick, and unfortunately, they didn't quite seem to get it themselves, and they hung around. And a colleague of mine fell ill on Wednesday, and then I fell ill on Thursday. So wherever we got it from, it was probably the same source. Um, anyway, we're doing the Kerbal Burgle tonight because um well I'm subscribed to stupid phone, sorry. I'm subscribed to Scott Manley on YouTube, and uh Scott Manley does a bunch of videos about space stuff. He became big when he was doing videos playing Kerbal Space Program. That's how I got into Kerbal Space Program. But they're finally on like the pre-release whatever of Kerbal Space Program 2. So we got into that, and that sort of reminded me that Kerbal Space Program is a thing that exists, and I actually own it because I bought it on Steam. And I thought, well, geez, it'd be kind of neat to play a round of Kerbal Space Program again. Earlier today, I uh, I watched the last Kerbal Space Program live stream I did, which was 2.5 years ago. Had a lot of good laughs. Also noticed some stuff that I wasn't doing when I was playing the game that I know to do now, and it might make me a little more competent at actually performing space maneuvers and stuff. So we're just gonna dink around in Kerbal Space Program and basically go until I don't feel like going anymore. Go until I have to lay down, or whatever is causing the stomach cramps decides to finally come to fruition. Actually, it's funny you say cringing at myself. A lot of it was kind of cringy. I'm not sure why, but it was. But a lot of it was really funny, hilarious, goofy stuff that happened. I had a good laugh. Um, so, what are we doing with the chat here? Of course, I'm down to a single monitor now for the main computer, so I've actually got my phone open here to read the chat once I have the game open. I want to note that the non-existent prize for the first comment tonight goes to an actual chicken. So a good bagok to you, sir or ma'am. Someone asked, what happened to that one video with the beginning of ATV? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you thinking of the Fredericton Cablevision, the Cable 10 tape about editing from the 70s? If so, that lives on the CHCO TV YouTube channel now as part of the New Brunswick Community Television Archive. Oh, you got the early access KSP2. Nice. I don't know if I'll ever. Runs very poorly. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'll probably. Well, I probably won't buy it for at least a few more years. I haven't played the first KSP enough to fully exhaust, the fun one can have with it. But also, yeah, I'm not confident my computer could run it. The last time we streamed a KSP stream, my computer, I was running the old Asus P6T board and the GTX 770 graphics card that a viewer in Australia generously donated to me. And it ran it just fine. There'd be a little bit of slowdowns like during launches and stuff, but on the whole it was fine. But now I'm basically a twice as powerful CPU, and I've got the Radeon R9 390X, whose NVIDIA equivalent is about the GTX 970 in terms of age and power. So yeah, I suspect we'll be able to crank all the settings up to max, and it should be able to run good. I noticed in the last KSP stream I had a lot of graphical glitching for some reason, especially on the ground. Hopefully we don't have that this time. Documentary about the start of ATV. You mean the one that had all the Scanimate animations and stuff? Right. So I forget where I am with that tape. I forget if I even transferred it. I must have transferred it. I don't know where that digitized version is. And I was gonna send the tape to my colleague in Quebec who runs the YouTube channel Vintage TV Memories, because he's a big ATV and ASN historian, and he was gonna digitize that tape for himself and put it on his channel. But I can't find the tape. I gave it back to the station once I digitized it, and I don't know where it is now. So that's where that is at the moment. Alright, let's play some Kerbal Space Program. By the way, people liking these quality of life updates with the muted blue color mat and stuff. I mean, it doesn't improve the quality of the content, but it distracts you from the quality of the content more. Okay, desktop audio on. I have no idea where the level's gonna have to be set. And let's do this. I'm excited. I just installed this. And hopefully I remember the controls and stuff. Hopefully it runs well. I suspect it will. Oh, people could chroma key that color matte out easily anyway. And pretty much any solid color can be easily chroma keyed as long as you're not keying something of a different color on top of it. Hello, it is 7 p.m. here, so good whatever time to you. Fun little art going on here. Da 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 da. Let's see. You guys are gonna have to tell me if the game is too loud with respect to my voice. Okay. Okay. Alright, settings. We want to go into full screen mode. Let's crank everything all the way up, because this program is 12 years old now, which is amazing. Yeah, let's just go. Let's go all the heckin' way up. I've actually boosted the output of the microphone quite a lot. So, I mean, I can boost it a little bit. I mean, the levels, I guess I can turn it up a little bit. You could also just turn up your speakers, which maybe is the recommended thing, because another person said the volume levels are perfect, so I don't want to disturb that. I do want to turn the music down. I'm not a music person. That. And maybe the ambience too, but we'll find out later. Maybe we'll turn it down to like there. Apply. What's the difference between apply and accept? Okay. Full screen mode, please. Oh, here we go. 1600 by 1200, full screen, accept. There we go. I'll just wait for the stream to catch up here, make sure, yeah, it looks good. My phone is running the stream in extremely low resolution, because I have data saver mode turned on, so I'm just going to make sure that looks fine. Well, I'm going to assume it's fine. My phone's not going to catch up for a while. Alright. Hold on. So, start new. Sandbox mode. Difficulty normal, I guess. Indestructible facilities. I forget that you can destroy the facilities. Sure. Ugh. My brain's kind of foggy. Right, I gotta build a thing. So how's our graphics doing? Oh, I think it's just fine. Okay. So, in the last stream I did 2.5 years ago, I tried flying the Slim Shuttle, and I failed spectacularly. So I'd like to fly it again, see if I can do any better this time. Of course, I always go for the shuttles. It's too bad I was never into any of the space programs during the time of the space shuttle. I was 17 when the space shuttle program ended, but I do remember hearing on the news when the space shuttle program ended, and I wasn't really sure what that meant at the time. I didn't know what the space shuttle was. But now today I'm like, oh, I wish I had been into the space shuttle when the space shuttle was actually still flying. Of course, now I think when a lot of people think of the space shuttle, not everybody, but for a lot of people, the only thing they can think about is Challenger and Columbia. And so it's just kind of a melancholy thing. Alright, let's fly this thing. Any mods installed? No, this is a brand new installation. I've never played mods. Alright. Yeah, I think our graphics are gonna be fine. Okay. So I'm glad I remember the keystrokes here. Let's just see if we can get this thing into orbit. So I want to fly towards the water. So I'm just going to pitch straight back. Alright. Contact. Cool. And what I've kind of learned now is... Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. What I've learned to do now is to just kind of... Oops. I've done a yaw here that I didn't mean to do. Yeah, this is what happened last time. The thing, this thing is incredibly unstable. It almost makes me wonder if they didn't intend for it to fly heads down. Anyway. I wonder if I can get back on the proper azimuth before it actually... Yeah, I'm not going to try anything. This thing is so unstable, and I don't know why. Anyway. Oh dear. I'm really hitting the atmosphere already. Oops. Gotta relearn the controls here. Okay, let's pitch up a little bit. Throttle up. Yeah, I think I had this issue last time. The thing just starts really hitting the atmosphere immediately. I'm not sure if that big orange graphics flicker was intended or not. Yeah, this thing flies like garbage. And that was what happened last time. It's very hard to control. Oops. Forgot I'm heads down here. Oh yeah, so they have added a lot of new stuff since the last time I played this. I am wasting so much energy just burning up in the atmosphere. And the thing constantly wants to roll heads down. Or roll heads up, rather. Miko! Well, we got farther than we did the last time I tried to fly this thing. Once I get above the atmosphere, I'll do this properly. I'll jettison the tank and then see if our Ohms engines have enough fuel to circularize. That's a weird audio glitch. So I'm probably safe to eject now. See ya! So, right, I gotta plan a maneuver here. And maneuver. Oops. Our Ohms engines are probably super weak, so I gotta start this burn super early. And that was something I sorta didn't account for the last time I played this. Let's see if we can get to, I think the atmosphere starts at 80 kilometers, so we'll try that. And I think I need to stage one more time. Yes, I do. Alright. Well, it says we got enough fuel to do it. Oh, how do you... There we go. Oh, I gotta set my maneuver. There. Yeah, these burn super slow. Yay! Okay, that concludes our Ohms maneuver. Wow, we've gotten way farther than I got trying to fly this thing last time. Yeah, I don't know why it's such an unstable pile when you're launching. I'm assuming there's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's not meant to fly heads down. No idea. So what do we got here on this thing? Crew cabin, crew cabin. What's this? Oh, we have a docking port? Cool. So, do I have landing lights I can turn on? Because that's something else I never bothered to check when I've played this in the past, is seeing if there's lights I can turn on. Because I almost always manage to get my I almost always manage to have to land in the dark. So I turned a light on and that did nothing. Maybe it was a light for Jebediah. uh Ooh, that looks cool. Oh, look at that. Fancy. Are there any more? I mean, that doesn't really help me when I'm landing. Anything else? You can also turn lights on the crew cat. I think that's what I did. Because it's lit up in here now. Here, I want to see Jebediah's beautiful face. Oh, I guess you can't get that view from here. Well, I guess that's everything. Gee, I wonder if we can land this thing. Now, planning my landings, I'm terrible at it. So, I'm gonna try. Let's see. Let's speed up time here. I keep trying to use J and L to speed up time because those are the keys in Adobe Premiere to shuttle forwards and backwards. I keep trying to use the L key rather. Yeah, we can see Jebediah's beautiful face here. He looks very nonplussed. Let's point this thing retrograde, which it pretty much already is. What view is this right now? There we go. Let's roll heads up. And I am gonna start. Well, first of all, come on, mouse. I always manage to land in the water too. That's the other talent I have. Oops, I did it again. Okay, let's start our retrograde burn right here. And hopefully we actually have enough fuel to actually leave orbit. Which we do. We will leave orbit. So we'll dump all our fuel. So that's that. And we'll point this thing prograde. Must have reaction wheels on it, because I don't have RCS turned on. We will point slightly upwards. And now we just wait. I'm gonna go right in the water again, aren't I? Boy, I have such a talent for that. Well, I might be able to turn enough to land on the land, but we'll find out. I don't know if I've ever successfully landed any of the shuttles in KSP, including the unofficial copy of the actual NASA shuttle. I better pitch down here a little bit. I suppose I could turn like that a little. Yaw a little. Maybe that'll get us turned enough. Or I'll just skip right over this continent altogether. Yeah, I know. Here comes the heat. Bring on the heat. Oh, I've got no RCS, right. I'm out of monopropellant. A design limitation of the Slim Shuttle. Who would have thought? This thing must be really aerodynamic. We are not slowing down. And we're not really dropping that fast. Oh, we're kind of dropping fast, I guess. I am trying to pitch up. But, I have no RCS, so I'm dependent solely on my wings. My control surfaces. We might explode from the heat. Should I roll the other way? Like the actual shuttle, dissipate the heat? Oh, we're doing some undulating. Oh, we actually did manage to turn a little. I think I'll keep turning this way, because that doesn't seem to change the heat management any. Let's see, can I yaw a little? Watch this thing just go wildly out of control. That's what I'm waiting for here. Well, we're starting to cool down. We've got beautiful sandy mountains to land on. Perfect. Perfect for a space plane. Ooh. Hang in there, Skipper. Alright. Well, we're still doing okay. I'm still trying to execute a turn here. Which I think is working. Yeah, I want to get turned more if I can. Give you my best shot, because we're going to glide for probably a long time. How's the quality, by the way? I'm streaming at... I'm doing 1080p, 30 frames a second, and I chose a 5 megabit per second bitrate. There we go. Holy crap. Now I just gotta actually do a competent plane landing. Alright, let's roll flat. And we'll just let it do what it wants to do. Yay, great. What encoder do you use? I am using the hardware encoder on the GPU. Which this is the first time I've ever been able to do that in OBS. Hello, Ava. Good to see you. Haven't spoken in a while. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm getting a bit better now. Mostly what I was dealing with before the stream started was stomach cramps. But that seems to have subsided for now. Okay, we have gear on this, right? Yes, we do. Okay, I'm gonna leave them up for now. I should quick save this. Quick save. Oh my gosh, am I gonna successfully bring the Slim Shuttle to orbit and then successfully land it? First time in 2.5 years playing Kerbal? It'll be pretty amazing. Yeah, life gets in the way. That's for sure. So what I'm going to try and do is do like the real shuttle and basically keep it pointed down like this right until the end and then flare up for the landing. So I'm going to bring down the gear. And I'm going to pitch up. It's hard to tell where the land is. Oh dear, we're on a hill too. Oh, I might actually stick this. Oh, we do have lights. That's nice. Oh my god, am I gonna stick this? Almost. Okay, let's load quick save. Load quick save. Is that F6 or F4? What is going on there? What is that? What? What is going on? The physics engine's going crazy with this. Hold on, how do I switch to a part? I guess I can't. That was funny. Oh. Also, we have graphical glitches again. Dude, are you seeing this little part just flopping around like a like a dying fish? That's hilarious. Oh, I almost could switch to it. Well, it's done now. How do you load a quick save? Is it F10? No? Yeah, it auto-saved, but I have a quick save. I set a quick save. I should be able... Maybe it's just in the menu. No, it's not that. Can I... quick save. There we go. Let's try and turn onto flatter ground here. There. That's a bit better. Yeah, it auto saves, which is like the main save, and then quick save is like if you're just in a good spot when you're just dinking around like I am, and you're like, okay, I might want to return to this later, or revert to this point. Alright. So, I need to get a little lower. We are landing right on a hill again. I'm going to drop the gear, and I'm going to flare up sooner, or flare up closer to the ground. Like right now. Oh dear. Ah! Ah! I did it! Oh my god! We launched, put into orbit, and landed the Slim Shuttle. Uh-oh. We're airborne again. Okay, there we go. Yay! Look at that! Wow! What an improvement over 2.5 years ago. We are still getting air sometimes on these hills. Oh no, sorry to hear about your laptop. Oh, 800 bucks to repair. Wow, that sucks. You know, I've I still gotta make a video of the MacBook you gave me, the MacBook Pro. I feel bad for not doing that yet. I do keep it safe in my vintage leather ThinkPad case, which is kind of ironic. Man, we are still moving in this thing. But is there brakes? Is there like yes, there are brakes. There we go. Yay, recover vessel. Um I opened it up the other month, the last time I had it, and on the bottom below the display, on the bottom part where it says MacBook Pro, it's got a bunch of cracks in it now, and like it's like flaking off. It doesn't hurt it any, but like you, it's just a cosmetic thing. I'm not sure why it's doing that though. That laptop has seen no abuse. It just happened. I don't know. Wow, we successfully flew the Slim Shuttle. I'm on a roll. So what I want to do now is fly the other shuttle and see if we can land that. Maybe I can redeem myself. Well, not redeem, because there was nothing. I had nothing to begin with. But maybe I can build some rapport here as a halfway competent Kerbal Space Program flyer. Uh, was it this one I flew? Yeah, this one, which I laughed really hard at 2.5 years ago, because it's like a short, stubby shuttle. Although it looks more like the NASA shuttle, although it's got these crazy wings and it's got a mustache on it. And anyway, let's try this one. We've got 3 dudes on board here, all being bewildered in synchronicity. Oh yeah, this one starts you off as a tilt right away. Um, oh yeah, the Buran shuttle. Actually, I think that's what this one's emulating. I think this one in particular is emulating, or maybe partially emulating, the Buran shuttle. Because wasn't the Energia rocket, which was the rocket that the shuttle attached to, wasn't that shorter than the NASA space shuttle rocket, like the external tank? The Buran shuttle, for anyone who doesn't know, was going to be Russia's own space shuttle, and then they scrapped it. Um, but if I recall correctly, the Buran shuttle was overall shorter than the NASA shuttle, so this might be what that's emulating. All right. Full throttle, fire. Okay, we're going to immediately nuke the Space Center. As soon as it started pitching over forwards, I was just like, nope, gonna let it go. That's stupid. Why? I mean, they pitch it over backwards. It should at least stay that way. I know I didn't have SAS turned on, but you'd think it didn't need it. Anyway, I'll turn SAS on. And let's try again. Oh yeah, it really wants to pitch forward when it hops off. Yeah, I think they actually did build it, whether it was a prototype or the final thing, but yeah, they never put it into service. It's too bad. It would have been freaking cool. And knowing the Russians, they'd probably still be using it. It'd probably be safer than the NASA shuttle. I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it, it's just the reality, but the Russians build way safer rockets than the Americans ever have. Or at least way safer than NASA has ever built. Okay, let's point. Where do I want to point? Prograde, I guess? No, I don't want to do that. Oh dear. Oh, you son of a gun. Have I lost it? By that little fluke? I was gonna point at prograde and see if it would automatically do a gravity turn. Where are we right now, anyway? Okay. Come on, you jerk. Pitch over. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna turn RCS on. Turn this thing around. And, oh, what are we doing? Okay, we're doing the cowboy two-step. And main engine cut off. Stupid thing. Oh, the stock shuttles in Kerbal Space Program just seem to... They're so aerodynamically unstable. And maybe that's just space planes in real life too. I don't know. Let's get this thing heads down. There we go. Oh shoot, I didn't ditch my boosters. I read Ava's comment and I'm like, oh yeah. There's boosters I'm supposed to jettison. Did I do that on the Slim Shuttle either? I don't know anymore. I don't think I jettisoned the boosters on the Slim Shuttle either. Oh, man. Well. Ah! Yeah, that's not the way that was supposed to go. Oh, man, that's so dumb. Okay, I better just point this thing prograde, and I guess if we're gonna do this properly, I should stage again. Ditch my ET. And, I guess I should start burning. Bye! And I'll just point it horizontal. Should have started burning earlier. probably going to re-enter the atmosphere. Bye, thanks for tuning in. Have a good sleep. Suppose I'll roll this thing around. Because we're gonna be re-entering the atmosphere. Yay! Let me point this. Oh my god. I decided to point at prograde, see if it would stabilize, but now I'm just heading straight down. Yeah, this one's gonna be a fail. We are swiftly re-entering the atmosphere. This is an abort RTLS situation. Yeah, and wow, this thing's heavy. Look at that, it's just pitching right vertical almost. I guess we're doing a water landing. Oh, G-forces. Oh, G-forces. It's okay. The Kerbals are built for it. Well then. I am smack dab in the middle of the ocean. That's great. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I can land this thing in the water, and then we'll try again. Oh. Gear down. Man, this thing really is stubby. It's like a Coke can. Oh, we're flying up again. Oh, come on. We're 10 meters above the water. Get down. Yay! Nope. Great. Revert to launch. All right. Jeez, this thing. I guess I'll give myself the best chance and just turn RCS on. Contact. I'll remember to ditch my boosters this time. Come on, get over. There we go. Oh my god, I tried to point at prograde and the thing's just going wild. Trying to keep it straight. Story of my life. Nope. Well, that's a good attitude, I think. Ditch boosters. Bye. take a ride when you when you jettison them. Okay, this thing's actually doing okay. Can I turn RCS off? Yes, I can. Save on my monopropellant. Where are we at? Okay. This is going alright. I'm going to pitch forward more. See how good of an orbit, or see how good of a suborbital trajectory I can get before I have to cut the main engines. Boy, I'm really close to the webcam. Sorry about that. At least I'm in a little window. Okay, this is going much better. I'm going to pitch over even more. I'm going to turn RCS on because it's getting a little squirrely. And I have a feeling, yep, I have gone... Okay, let's just point prograde. Okay, that didn't end quite as planned, but that's okay. That's alright. So once we're further out of the atmosphere, I'll roll over. I guess the atmosphere ends at 70. So I'll roll over. And then correct my overcorrection. Ditch the tank. And gonna add a maneuver. I mean, it's a very lopsided looking orbit. Also, it says we don't have enough delta V. Great! So this is gonna be another failure, apparently. The ET is almost perfectly positioned to strike one of my wings. Great. Okay. Oops. Bye! Yeah, we're not gonna make it with this thing. Jeez. I guess with this one, you really have to be on a really high suborbital trajectory. I thought this one was gonna fly better than the Slim Shuttle, but it did not. So once this one fails, we'll do something else. We'll grab a normal rocket and maybe we'll do a touch and go to the moon. See if I can still... see if I still have my moon landing skills. Yeah, so we're obviously not going to make it. So I might as well... Where am I? It always zooms me way out. I might as well start turning back towards land. So when I hit the atmosphere, maybe I can get turned around. I might as well point retrograde and burn off whatever fuel I have left, slow myself down. I'm gonna have to turn around really soon because I'm starting to hit the atmosphere. Alright, let's get turned around here. And of course it's nighttime. Oops. Ooh, we're getting into the G-forces. Alright, I have no idea where I'm pointed. I don't know if I'm heading into land or water. I think I'm heading into water. Of course. And I'm actually starting to go up again. I might as well just let this thing sit here and find some lights to turn on. Turn RCS off. Ooh, I might actually land on land. The floor is made of floor. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I'll quick save this because we're coming in real hot. Take the gear down. We are coming in extremely hot. I have no idea where the ground is. Such is my life. I think I do have landing lights on, so hopefully... Oh, I think I see ground. There we go. Come on. Oh, that was not good. let's load the quick save. Trying to balance my horizontal speed and my vertical speed. Oh, no, no. I thought that was the ground. What the heck? Ah, everybody died. And then they all died. I didn't even have lights to see by. Let's try that again. Turn my lights on again. Lights on. There. Oh, pitch up. I'm really coming in hot. Can I cheat daytime? I forget how you do cheats on this. Because I hate nighttime driving, flying. Oh my goodness, I have 12 people watching. Thank you, thank you. Oops, I forgot to turn my lights on. Oops, oops, oops. Lights on. Oh, come on. And I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna stall. Oh, that one showed so much promise. Alright, well, rip in peace. I always hate just giving up because, like, you killed the Kerbals. And it's sad. Alright, let's load something that can go to the moon. Ooh! That's interesting. Steam has its own things. Oh, I suppose I could just revert to launch, couldn't I? I just hate having dead Kerbals. It's like the weighs on you. So we'll just do a revert to launch and then scrap the vessel. Oh, I can't. Okay, I guess we're gonna try landing this again. 5th time's the charm, right? Oops, oops, oops. Get those lights on. There we go. Come on. Dang it, man. Oops. Alright. Let's grab a moon rocket. Someday I want to play with making just stupid rockets and seeing how they fly. I wonder what moon rocket I used last time. Because what I'm remembering is that the last time I played Kerbal in a live stream, I ended up in this situation that I really adored where I successfully landed on the moon, but when I left, I ran out of fuel and I was in a suborbital trajectory on the moon. So I did an EVA of the Kerbal, and I used the Kerbal's jetpack to put the Kerbal in orbit around the moon. And I was going to send another rocket to pick up that Kerbal and bring him safely home. But then I just couldn't get a rocket to the moon for some reason. And then I just gave up and I ended the stream. So let's see if I can bring something to the moon and back without running out of fuel. I just need to remember what rocket that was to begin with. What's this? Oh my gosh, it's another space plane. Lear Star. Well, we'll play with that another time. I think it was this. The Moon Explorer was what I flew. Yeah, this looks familiar. Because I remember it looked like a Delta IV Heavy. Alright. What do you mean it has no remote controlled or manned command modules? It has one right there. There it is. Like, what? Ooh, mission flag. Oh, yeah. Can you upload your own flag? Ah. Does it not let you choose your own JPEG or whatever? Aw, that sucks. I totally had the idea of like going through my meme library, because of course I have a library of memes, JPEGs in my pictures folder. Do they really not let you choose your own? Does anybody know? It kind of stinks. Right, so, ooh, let's make this a little higher, get all the delta V we can. What do you mean there's no manned command modules? Do I have to put a man on the command module? Like, there it is, command pod. should I just load it again? Launch. Oh, do I have to like hire new Kerbals? That's what's going on. I always forget this part. Who do we have? Drum roll. Oh, I've got a... I like this guy. It just sounds like a grunt. Yuri Kerman. Or Guzor Debner. Oh, man. These are almost like AI generated names. Like you go into Dolly and you just type a person's name, and it just gives you a bunch of like arbitrary text of no particular language. He's full courage and full stupidity, so I like that. I like that in a person. You can apparently add your own flag by putting a .png image in the KSP root directory. Well, you know what that means, my fellow people. Looks like we're going to be temporarily exiting the game. Save game. Yeah, sure. And quit. And wait while my computer figures out what to do. Is it frozen? There is no hard drive activity. And my phone's still making noise. Okay. So, someone sent me something helpful to look at. So I'm just going to look at that right quick. Thank you, Alistair. 250 by 160. Okay. So let's just go in my meme library here, and I'm purposely not showing you guys this because I don't want to mar my good Christian YouTube channel. I'm just going through my memes here. You know what? We'll go with the classic here. Bear with me here while I make this happen. 256 by 160. Okay, just gonna open up GIMP here. 256 by 160. It's actually gonna be kind of a silly. It's not gonna be of any shock factor or anything, as much as I would love to do that. And set the resolution you may. Inserting the flag into the KSP root directory. Okay, so we'll export. C program files. I guess I have to go into Steam. Or maybe I don't go into Steam. Steam apps? Maybe it's not in the. There's a. I'll just see where the root directory is. Oh, it is Steam apps. Wow. Okay. Common Kerbal Space Program. And I don't know why I'm craning myself over to look at my phone when it's literally a phone that I can pick up. Uh, Holy shit. Sorry, I just got a text message that I may have to put the stream on hold and make a quick phone call. Okay, yeah. I have to answer this right now. Just some very good news from someone I love. So bear with me for a sec. Let me just pull some text up here. Back soon. Back soon. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I had to make a very quick phone call. Um, Long story made extremely short. Uh, I'm going to a wedding now at some point. Uh, so I just I had to make a very quick, uh, very squealy phone call. All right, we're gonna keep going on this. Um, so I've made my very prestigious flag, and inside create a folder and name it. This will be your custom mods folder. Open this and also create a folder called flags. Oh, now this sounds like it's getting complicated. Okay. Where was I? GIMP. So, game data. That's that. Create a folder and name it. Open this and create a folder called flags. And export. Oh shit, not as a JPEG. Pardon my language. All right, let's see if this works. I gotta get my live stream chat back. That's weird. There we go. For some reason, my live chat has disappeared. There we go. All right. Let me just load KSP back up here. And we'll go back here. Play. All right. Start game. All right, are we ready for my awesome, highly prestigious mission flag? Oh, it's not letting me change it yet. I guess I gotta load a spacecraft. Aha! How do you do, fellow gays? I had a lot more raunchier memes to choose from, but I was like, you know what? Let's go with a classic. I love it. All right. Have we? Oops. Have we put our crew on board yet? Oh, okay. All right. All right. To the moon. We want the moon to be... Ah. Oh crap, did I miss it? Son of a bitch. I'm trying to get the moon in the right orientation. Yeah, let's try that. We're going for a night launch. Okay. And go. Yay! I guess I shouldn't pitch over as much because we're gonna try not to go into Earth orbit or Kerbal orbit. Penis rocket. It does kind of look it, doesn't it? Fits the theme of our space agency. The how do you do, fellow gays? Space agency. The HDYDFG SA. Let's pitch over more. Let's pitch over more. Wait, why am I going this way? That's not the way I wanted to go. Did I screw up? I thought I wanted to head straight towards the water. That is what I'm doing, I think. Did I screw up? Yeah, I screwed up. Alright. Revert to launch. So... Oh, I didn't head straight out to the water. I headed that away. Oops. Alright, let's try this again. Launch the penis. And roll over. Oh. Back over. And pitch over. Not quite that much, Skipper. Why is everything I fly an arrow? Okay, everything I fly... There it goes. I was about to say, why is everything I fly an aerodynamic mess? But, whoa, look at that. That's fantastic. Bye. But really, I'm just bad at flying rockets. Wow, look at that booster go. We have no range safety officer here. She's just gonna fly where she wants to fly. Be free. Can I target it? Or switch to it, rather? Beautiful. Alright, let's revert again. I gotta like roll and pitch as soon as possible. That's much better. Ah, never mind. I always think I can turn off SAS and then the thing is just going to be aerodynamically stable, but that is not the case. Alright, how are we looking here? That's more like it. Oh, I forgot to even check where the moon is. Yeah, that's not ideal. It's not the worst case scenario. It's not a great case. My rocket is in my left ear now. There is silence in my right ear. Alright. Gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this work. Yeah, didn't think so. Ooh. Oh. Oh, look at that. I can't believe that's gonna work. Okay. Head maneuver. Quickly, quickly, we gotta start burning immediately. Well, this might end up not working. We'll find out. To the moon! There it is. We are about to run out of fuel on our first stage. Bye. I have to zoom out or else I only get the sound of the rocket in my left ear. So our burn should have been completed by now, but I'm just gonna let it keep going here. Ah, ooh. Okay, well we'll see where that gets us. We will go forward here. Wow, am I actually gonna do... Oh my goodness, look at what I've done here. I'm actually gonna do a gravity assist around the moon. That's hilarious. Huh. If I were to just keep floating along without burning to drop my speed. But yeah, the trajectory I'm on right now has me swinging around the moon and then back to the Earth. Holy crap. This is actually... Wow. I always considered trying doing this, but I didn't think I could actually pull it off. This is exactly what no, it's not exactly what Apollo 4 did, or Artemis 1 for that matter. They go in a figure eight pattern. This would take a lot longer to do, I guess. Huh. Interesting. I've never managed to get into a trajectory like this. Here comes the moon. I should quick save. So we're gonna sling around the moon at really high speed. Or relatively high speed. So I'll load my quick save once we observe this, just because I think the most fuel efficient thing to do right now would be if I started burning now. Yeah, there it is. Wow. So I guess we're not going that fast, but cool. Let me load my quick save. I'm going to assume it's this one. Or is it this one? The hell's persistent mean? Oh dear. What's going on here? And there's something. There we go. Fly. Alright, so we are here, and I'm going to go forward a little bit more. And let's see what happens if I just turn retrograde here and start my burn now. Okay. We'll see what that does. So I have no idea when I should start doing my descent burn. Hi, Austin. I'll start my descent burn at 50 kilometers. We're on the light side of the moon, which is nice. Alright, let's start my descent burn. And bring our gear out so we don't forget when it's too late. And I can actually throttle down here because we're slowing down pretty rapidly. I guess I can let us fall a bit more. We're gonna land right in a crater by the looks of it. Down we go. '86 box. Is that a PC emulator like DOSBox? Is DOSBox still a thing? I haven't used it. I haven't had to use it in a decade because I'm very lucky to own almost every generation of IBM compatible PC there is. I don't have a 286 or a 386. It'd be kind of neat to get a 286 someday. I own kind of 386s. I have a 486 SLC laptop that's pretty much a dressed up 386. Or 386 trying real hard to be a 486. I better throttle up a little bit here. Oh, very interesting. You'll have to define LLE for me, though. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ha! Very nicely done. Why is with the terrain glitching? I'm gonna have to look that up or something. Okay, I should do an EVA with Kerman. Plant flag! Hell yeah! How do you do, fellow gays? What should we name this mission? We'll call it Fellow Gays 1. How do you do, fellow gays? Oh my god, it's parallel to the sun. The sun's directly above it. Can I plant it somewhere if like facing a different direction? Can I plant it facing this way? The sun is like directly above me, so I think it's gonna suck either way. You can kind of see it now. Beautiful. All right, so now comes what I think is going to be the hard part, which I failed at last time, which is getting us back home without running out of fuel. So let me go. Whee! Oh. Board. Alright, so problem is I have no idea. I guess really, because I think I saw Scott Manley do this, to get back to Earth, basically just point your spaceship at Earth and let her rip. So let's just start getting off the ground. We'll point radial out. And we're just going to point it right at the Earth, more or less. Oh, I should do a save. Ascent from moon. So I want to make sure I'm pointed perfectly before I go full throttle. Alright, let's try this. Are we gonna make it? Maybe. Maybe. So we are effectively out of fuel and I'm stuck in Earth orbit. Great. Grand. There must be a more efficient way. Than what I've just done. Yeah, I'm out of fuel. I do not have another engine. Can I use, like, if I'm just wondering if I have RCS thrusters, if I can use monopropellant to... Does this contain monopropellant? It does not. This contains monopropellant. So I'm wondering if I get rid of this and my thrusters are gonna be this way. Yeah, here, here am I floating in my tin can. Um, I'm just wondering if I can use the RCS thrusters to thrust linearly. Oh, do we? Yeah, we have monopropellant. It says we do. Where are our RCS thrusters? That's a parachute module. That says we have reaction wheels. What? Where the heck are they? Oh, it's the monopropellant. No. We have monopropellant on here. Where is it? Is it, like, only for the parachute or something? Like, where is our monopropellant? I don't know what checking this means. Huh. Supposedly this command pod has monopropellant, but I'm not using any. I'm just using reaction wheels and depleting my electrical charge. Forgot about the flag. There's something I'm missing. It says I have monopropellant on board, but it's not showing me any way to use it. So let's do this, just for funsies, because at this point I'm back to my quick save anyway. There goes our heat shield. And that's our parachute deployed. I don't know. No clue. Whee! Have fun, Yuri Kerman. Alright, let's load our quick save. I guess this one? Oh shoot, no, that's gonna take us back to when we were landing. Load, save, ascent from moon. So, we're here again. So, I'm gonna try pointing... Yeah, I'll stay pointed just like this. I'm off to the side a little bit, so let's see what that does. point this way a little more. Dang. Oh, 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 oh. Wait a second. Well, I'm out of fuel anyway. Yeah, this is where my orbital mechanics knowledge just kinda drops off to nothing. How about this? How do you like that? That's a little weird, but it might work. Oh! Ugh. Shoot! I keep like running. Okay, let's go back to when I'm landing on the moon. Let's go back here. Let's go back to before I even went into lunar orbit. So what happens if I point retrograde and start burning? Okay. So we're basically back to this again. And we'll do this. Okay. Let's just do this. Oops. I'm just wondering if I can land more efficiently. Save a bit of fuel. Jeez, the terrain glitches. Okay, that was pretty slick. And I think I saved more fuel. So, let's try this. We will quick save. And I wonder what that quick save was called. I'm gonna assume maybe I'll just do a normal save. On moon again. Oh yeah, I gotta plant my flag again. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. And plant flag. Oh, beautiful. Sun's hitting it right this time. Love it. All right. Okay, I'm going to try the thing again where I'm just going to kind of point it at the Earth and see where that gets us. Point it somewhat at the Earth. We'll try that. Slow it down. Hopefully we encounter with Kerbin. I'm not sure what this gets us. So if I point retrograde, what's that get me? Oh crap. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's get away from the moon first. Screw you, moon. I'm going home. Alright. Oh. Oh, I could just wait 2 weeks. And then I'll be on a decent trajectory to go back home, maybe? Let's try that. Let's circle the Earth for 2 weeks. Keep screwing up my keyboard keys. Or am I just going to encounter with the moon again? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's just try this. I'm going to point retrograde and just burn. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Can I just point towards the Earth and do what I want to do? What does that do? No, that's not what I want to do either. Can I go radial in? What's that do? No? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Okay. We are going back to Earth. Yay! Jeez, that only took a dozen tries. Alright. We're gonna swing around. And we're heading back to Earth, and I think we're gonna be moving very fast when we do. So I need to jettison this guy. And oh crap, I had a little bit of fuel to burn. I should have just burned it. Oh well, that's okay. And I'm just gonna point this thing retrograde and bring on the heat. Now I notice that I can jettison the heat shield here. I guess I do that once I'm done the hot part. Can we look at, oh yeah, we can look at the heat shield health. Hope we have enough. Oh, the G-forces are building. Oh man. Oh man. I think we're gonna be okay though. Nice. Look at that. We're even gonna land in the water too. Like the real thing. I never know when I should deploy my chutes. I guess the chute itself doesn't deploy until like 1300. I assume that's meters. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Or what that was. Okay. That's my heat shield. Go away, heat shield. There we go. Yay! Look at that. What a good way to end this stream. Wow. I've really, I've hit a lot of milestones for the first time playing KSP in 2.5 years. We successfully launched and landed the Slim Shuttle, which I utterly failed at last time. We got further with the whatever the Dino Wing or whatever it was called, the stubby shuttle. But that shuttle's just really hard to work with. And we just barely went to the moon and returned home safely without running out of fuel. So, very cool. So next time we'll try. I saw there was the Lear shuttle or whatever they called it, Lear something. So we'll play with that next time. I say next time. Whenever I do a stream like this, it always seems to be a one-off for a long time. But yeah, it was fun. I suppose I can time accelerate this. Yay! We brought Uri Kerman back home. Well, I've got to say, for, you know, having been in the shape that I've been in, things held together. I think the distraction helped. And, yeah, my stomach's not bothering me. Throat's hurting a little bit because of all the talking I've been doing. But other than that, I'm fine. Just tired. So, there you go. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed. Feels good to get back into KSP, and it feels good to actually make some progress regarding my skills in orbital mechanics. So, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.